Good morning, Britain.
Good morning.
Millions still don't know if they'll lose out as the government cuts back welfare. Under 20... Good morning, Britain. Our main news this morning. The Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, is defending the £5 billion worth of cuts to the welfare system announced yesterday, saying people should feel valued for working, like his dad, who, in his words, loved his job making tools. He also said those who can work should, even if they have complex long-term health conditions.
But, of course, campaigners are saying that the reduction in payments to disabled people, including cuts to personal independence payments, is immoral and devastating and brutal. Our political correspondent...
And that is our main story. 6 minutes past 6. We'll discuss that with the Mail's Andrew Pearson, the Mirror's Kevin Maguire at 6:30. If you heard yesterday's announcement and know that you are directly affected, do get in touch with us this morning. If you think you might be, but are worried because you still don't know, because we don't have all the details, do get in touch with us this morning. We'll talk about that at 6:30. Now, though, let's hear about the rest of the day's news with Charlotte. Laura's dream come true, wouldn't it, Laura?
Sunrises, 16 sunsets.
When they came out, they had to be put into wheels. Describe to us what would have happened to their bodies.
So, and the pressure of gravity on his eyeballs. So this is...
Hang on, what do you mean? What do you mean?
So you age at different rates depending on where you are on different planets.
To begin with, as the mission starts, and the longer it goes on, the more you dream about space.
What's the weather doing here? Laura, thank you. Still to come on Good Morning Britain, a mum who's sicker at enforcing a ban on internet access.
Also on the show this morning, after, well, it was a Shock Women podcast, she'll be telling us about life as a singleton at 60 and how she's hoping to achieve a dream of owning a farm this year. But at 6:22, we're going to get the news, the travel and the weather wherever you're watching. Thanks.
6:25, still to come. Millions of people still unsure if they... 6:30, welcome back. Let's have a look at the front pages this morning. Daily Mail, lead 9.
Right, 6:56. That means it's competition time. And the £250,000 is up for grabs for you. Only for this week, we have an extra 50 grand worth of bonus prizes. Here's Andy.
Good morning, Britain.
Morning.
Millions still do not know if they're going to lose out as the government tries to slash the welfare bill. Good morning, Britain. Our main news at 2 minutes past 7. The Prime Minister has defended the £5 billion worth of cuts to the welfare system, saying that, in his words, those who can work should, even if they have complex long-term health conditions.
But campaigners say the reduction in payments to disabled people, including cuts to personal independence payments, or PIPs, is immoral and devastating. Our political correspondent, Louise...
Well, we're inundated with people who believe they either are going to be targeted in these cuts or worried they might be. So when we speak to the Minister of Social Security and Disability, Stephen Timms, at 8:30, we'll find out...
We hope to find out.
...when they will reveal whether you're affected or not. We know that an impact assessment has been done. It's not going to be published until next week, around the time of the spring statement. But when will individuals find out?
Do you think he'll tell us?
Well, we can ask at 8:30. Now, though, at 6 minutes past 7, here's Charlotte with the rest of the day's news.
Thanks very much indeed, Charlotte.
Thank you.
All right, it's nearly 10 past 7 now. Still to come, the mother who is demanding lyrics about that attack from prison.
Those accounts have been taken down, but she doesn't know yet what punishment the person responsible has received. So we'll find out more from her in a few minutes. Now, though, let's get the news, travel and weather where you are.
It's 13 minutes past 7 o'clock. Now, a mother whose 16-year-old son was killed by a machete-wielding gang says that she is beyond angry after learning that one of her son's killers has been posting rap videos bragging about the attack online.
Leanne Eklund's son, Max, was murdered along with his best friend, Mason Rist, in Bristol just over a year ago. But now she's become one of many bereaved families who find out that their loved one's killers still have access to phones and social media and online websites from behind bars, even though that is banned. We're going to speak to Leanne.
He's quite the opposite.
He's there's a few issues here because he is not supposed to be online.
If we become aware of the content or it's reported to us through our in-app reporting tools, we remove it and we take appropriate action. Look, this programme will be contacting the prison service.
Wonderful gorgeous.
And he was.
16-year-old
He
boy,
was.
wasn't he?
And this is why I get up every day. Because I know that's what he would want me to do. Cool, because he was just a massive part of my life. It was a massive... It's not brought us together because we don't...
And a bleed kit, I mean, it sounds like an obvious thing. Do you have a future, Leanne?
So it makes sense for us to say to you that if you've been affected by any of these issues... It's just after 7:30. Richard Arnold's here now with some...
And we did a laugh. And then they've done...
Has she just found out that you've got a farm?
Well, we come back to you with, I suppose, what is one of the national talking points of the last 24, 48 hours. The nation woke up yesterday to the news that Britain's last surviving Battle of Britain pilot had died. And, of course, the question then was, well, how involved was he in the Battle of Britain? And the answer is he was in the whitest heat of war. He was there from the beginning to the end and beyond. Captain John Hemingway has been described as an absolute hero after he died, aged 105. Prince William, Sir Keir Starmer, the nation have been paying tribute, praising his remarkable bravery and sacrifice.
He was the last surviving Battle of Britain pilot. The RAF say it is an end of an era, and we are going to speak... Good morning, Britain. It's 4 minutes past 8. Our main news. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer is defending the £5 billion worth of cuts to the welfare system, saying that, in his words, those who can work should, even if they have complex long-term health conditions.
But campaigners are replying that the reduction in payments to disabled people, including cuts to personal independence payments, or PIPs, is immoral and devastating and completely wrong. Well, our political correspondent, Luke...
Still to come, millions of people still don't know if...
Good Morning Britain on ITV1.
Lorraine is here at 9. Morning.
Good morning. Well, we're talking about the...
Good morning, Britain. Back tomorrow from 6. Now it's time to join Lorraine.